Okay, Pa. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening.
So, what's be the name?
Chief Adolphus Welle.
Okay. Chief Adolphus Welle. Yes. Okay. Pa.
From Eliuzu in Obiakpo.
I get another thing where they happen for our generation.
Yeah.
Now the difference between the Igbo man and the IKWERE man. We want to know, is the IKWERE man really really from Igbo?
No. No, sincerely, from all time memorial, I'm 75 years, getting 76 years by this August 13th. During the time we came out as our people told us that we are from Ezo area, from Ezo.
We be Ejo now?
We be Ejo. We call it Ezo that time. And then we have our parts and the culture likely the same by dancing all these masquerades and then cooking and then some other activities. There is a lot of, commonness in that area. So the area is that I do understand well that we IKWERE people are the riverines, and that riverines I understood before that an IKWERE originates partly from Bini, Ahoda, Omok, and all this riverine area. This is how I understood. And before, our capital was Ahoda. Before you call police to anybody in an IKWERE area here, you go straight to Ahoda. And you will be trekking. Before you trek from here to Ahoda, your mind will calm down. And then you will not go back to you will not reach the police, you will come down. And they will settle it amicably. This is how I understood.
Okay, Pa. What about the language similarities between the two people?
Yeah, the language similarities is because the Igbos are very close to IKWERE and we normally marry each other. And then sometimes those days when the Igbos come in our place here, they like seriously to serve an IKWERE man, and the IKWERE man, after sentence, he will say, give me land to build. Carry my daughter, let him serve you. That is how we narrated. And then that is how we are together. And then another thing is this. They like to serve very well, and they obey you those days. And then that is how I understood that we are relating so close. Now that Nigeria is like this, now we are now mixing up like Yorubas, Hausas, Akwa Ibom. We are now coming very close now. I now can speak Akwa Ibom.
Okay, Pa. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I mean, that coming together really affected the indigenous people's language up to that extent that an Igbo man can actually hear IKWERE and the IKWERE man can actually hear all the whole Igbo language.
IKWERE man, not everybody hears Igbo language. Like all my children, since my mother, my father, everybody interacts in IKWERE. So my first daughter is 50-something years now, doesn't speak Igbo very well. Because we are not related, we are not very close to, they are not very close to them. And then like we too, like some people that doesn't relate very close to Igbo, unlike people that are very close to Yorubas, if we are saying in languages. When Yoruba man say, Kiniko, that means what is that? In IKWERE man says Kiniko, that is IKWERE man, and it means the same thing. Automatically, I believe that we are all one Nigerian.
All right, sir. All right, Pa, thank you. Yet another controversy where they happen when we still want to ask people for their opinion based on what they think. Now about the difference between the IKWERE man and the Igbo man. What do you feel about that kind of divide? Now one people or now different people?
Now let me tell you, majority of women married here are Igbo women. So they have that, IKWERE man has that Igbo man blood in him. Majority of them has their connection with Igbo people.
Okay, apart from intermarriages, apart from say their women are married, Igbo women are married there and the IKWERE women are married there, what is the, I mean, especially the language affiliation, the language similarities? What you guys talk about that?
Like IKWERE man understands Igbo man. Igbo man understands IKWERE. Like me, I understand IKWERE very well. Understand IKWERE.
So yet they are not the same people.
That according to history, the history we learned, IKWERE people come from Igbo. Especially most of them have connection from Ngwaland. I don't hear that kind of story.
Okay. But you get waiting the trend again. When say IKWERE man no be Igbo man. I mean, we want to really know the opinion of people about this.
I can't really speak of that much, but I know we having a 3 ethnic group. It's either you belong from Hausa or Yoruba or the Igbo. So I will say I'm an Igbo man, to be specific, because we in the history of Nigeria and others, what we have is just 3 ethnic group. I know if we can they form say I be Rivers man. Rivers man, where are you from? Still the Igbo tribe or something. I think that's how it is.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Going on. I greet you specially because that is how we are.
That's how we are. That's how we are.
All right, all right. I really appreciate your time with us. DJ, IKWERE and Igbo relationship. Some people talk say IKWERE and Igbo. Igbo say IKWERE, they say they are one people. How true is that?
Because the language are just quite, I can understand Igbo. Even if I can't speak, I can understand. So if every IKWERE man can understand Igbo, so I think there is a correlation. We are connected.
So do you think that IKWERE is Igbo, like by tribe, but what separates them is the dialect, the difference in their dialects as language? Because we can understand that the IKWERE language is Igbo language, but is a dialect that is separating it. So what do you think about that?
No, to me, I don't think IKWERE man is an Igbo man. If you ask me if I'm from Igbo, I am not an Igbo man. I'm an IKWERE man. You understand? So I only see Igbo as a brother to us because we can understand their language and they can also, I don't know, sometimes they also understand our own language.
What about the similarity in culture and traditions?
The similarities in cultures, most of like the people from Onitsha, we practice almost the same culture, like Omok, Ahoda and all those areas. We practice exactly the same culture. Yeah, that's it.
You get within the trend also for internet. Now the relationship between the Igbo and the IKWERE. Some say IKWERE na Igbo. Say, but they are speaking an Igbo language with IKWERE dialects. So what do you have to say about that? Is IKWERE Igbo?
IKWERE is not Igbo, but from our what's it called? Ancestral fathers, IKWERE is not Igbo, but the Nigeria has been divided for a very long time. 3 major parts: the Igbo, the Yoruba, the Hausa, and the Igbos. The Yoruba, the Yorubas, okay, the Hausa, and Igbo. So we are under Igbo.
What do you mean under Igbo?
In the other way around, like we see them as one. Igbo and IKWERE, they are as one.
Really?
Yes.
How are they one?
To my own understanding, because when we are in school, during our secondary school, the language they normally teach us is Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. So, with knowledge and understanding, if an Igbo man is talking and a learned IKWERE man is there, with your sense you will pick up, you will hear the parts, the languages.
But it seems that there are people, you get people where they hear the where be Igbo people where they hear IKWERE effortlessly, say the biapa, all those things.
It's left on individuals. That's what they call common sense. with your common sense, you can pick up a language that is not your language. That is it. Some Igbo hear IKWERE, some IKWERE hear Igbo very well.
Okay, what about you? Do you hear Igbo?
I hear Igbo, but not much.
Do you speak?
I speak Igbo.
Okay, so what does that make you?
With my common sense, I pick up my knowledge to listen. When I pick up my knowledge, when I hear their languages, I try to listen.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, it's your boy again, the X to the T and the WAPI, the extra talented young progressive entrepreneur, the RAB refinable boy, SBGC, street boy gone classy, and I the rep Namen TV. In case you love what we're doing, you appreciate what we're doing, please subscribe on our YouTube channel on Namen TV. You can also like, share, and comment on our posts. Donate stars for us to be able to create more entertaining content for you, for your viewing pleasure. Thank you, and God bless.